Hello one and all, and welcome to Bellamy Draws. I am Bellamy, and today I will be drawing a terrifying character from a random shape. To get started, I use softr.io to get such a shape, with multiple settings to control how many points the shape would have and how chaotic the curves between those shapes would be. I messed around a little bit until I got the settings on something with a good bit of variety. After that, I pressed the randomize button one more time and I got the shape shown on screen. In the beginning, I had no idea what kind of character I was going to turn the shape into, so I started with something that is always a safe move, and I drew a head in the top corner. Now I remembered with this challenge that I was trying to make this character somewhat terrifying, and I changed the head into a skull. Next, I drew on a couple of parts that at the time I wanted to be arms. After seeing the head, I was thinking of drawing a sort of wizard skeleton type dude. Next, I added some sleeves and what was originally going to be the inner lookings of his cloak. However, that quickly changed when I tried to add some very basic looking legs, and I saw that they looked like a pair of teeth. So I altered things a little bit more. I wanted a little bit more room to add additional teeth to really turn the shape into a monstrosity. Now, you can't have a monster face without a nose, right? So I added one just above the mouth, so from there I decided that the teeth were a little long, and in truth I wanted to draw the gum line. During my time trying to draw Ichigo in the Attack on Titan art style, I learned a good way of drawing and shading those. Next, since we have a mouth and nose, I decided to add some eyes, followed by some wrinkles and cheekbones that I messed around with for a little bit. Then I added a few wrinkles for depth and some eyebrows. After that, I played around with giving this wizard a hat, but decided against it, as well as linings on his cloak. I thought the tears were a nice touch, but failed to add a little bit of snot. Next, I moved on to the coloring phase, where I wanted something pink and fleshy, almost as if this robe was once a human face stolen by the skeleton wizard. After that, I did a little bit of shading to add even more depth to this creature, and I gotta admit, this part gave me a little bit of trouble trying to determine how shadows work on this thing. The teeth were somewhat easier. Next, I added a bit of gray for the eyes and the skull, a little more color in the eyes. And finally, a little work with the airbrush to really make this image pop and feel alive. Then I remembered I forgot to shade the gums. Oops. At the end, I think we turned out with something that looks pretty horrifying. But what did you think? Tell me in the comments below. I am Bellamy, wishing you a fantastic day.